Well, good afternoon, boys and girls. Hoping you're happy, healthy, and well. I've just finished with a 20-minute video of explaining a whole bunch of shit, and it's got a lot of personal stuff in there that you guys don't need to know, don't need to hear. But in a nutshell, 10 years ago, I was a mess. I had severe back issues. I had a dependency, not a dependency, but I would say, yeah, it was a dependency on drugs. I was also very chunky. That was also related to the injury that I had, and my search for instant gratification. I was a big fat boy, and it's not because I ate a lot, it's because I drank a lot of the wrong things. I drank alcohol, I drank a lot of soft drink. I'd have 4 litres of soft drink in a day, and a bottle of scotch, and 6-pack of beers, and I was trying to deal with the pain as much as I could. Anyway, that's what my excuse was at the time, and it's all the excuse I needed. But at the end of the day, I got sorted out. My pain not disappeared, but alleviated, and I did a lot of self-searching. Now, I'm always on people to better themselves, especially the fucking losers I find on YouTube, because I've got a little bit of experience in being a fucking loser. Alright? Now, people say they lack motivation, and how do they quit this and how they quit that. I'm going to tell you, it's 2 easy fucking ways. Alright? Now, how do you fucking stop drinking, stop drugs, stop fucking bad things that you're doing, bad eating, the things that are fucking killing you, that you find really hard? Oh, you can't. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You fucking mong. Anyway, sorry, people driving. Removing yourself from the situation. If you have got a chronic fucking drug problem, get rid of the fucking drugs and make it hard for you to get it. If you got an issue with alcohol, get rid of it. And go to your local bottle shop and say, mate, don't fucking serve me. No matter fucking what I do, what I say, don't serve me. And you'll go to, if you go to the next one, tell them if you really want to quit. If you don't, then you won't want to. If you have a fucking energy drink which I had, an energy drink fucking problem, go to the fucking servo that you stopped at every fucking morning and say, fucking Lisa, when I come in to buy energy drinks, tell me fucking no. Tell me that I told you not to fucking sell me energy drinks. I'm not asking you to fight with me about it, but just let me know that I've come to you and said, don't fucking sell me, for me not to sell you drinks. Alright, cool. Drugs. Fucking remove them. Get rid of them. And you know what? Don't smoke the last bit, or don't do the last bit. You take control and you throw it out, or give it away. But if you give it away, you're going to sit there and someone's going to sit there and go, oh mate, you gave me this, if you want some, I've got, give you, I'll pay you back. Just let me know if you're struggling, and if you're really struggling, let me know and I'll give you a bit. No. Decide it and wash it down the fucking sink. If you've got a prescription, a lot of people sit there and go, oh, mate, a prescription, I've got a prescription, I'm allowed, it's okay, I've got a prescription. Then, you know, you do you, mate. I'm not here to say quit drugs if you don't want to quit drugs, or, you know, if you like being a fucking loser, stay a fucking loser. I don't give a fuck. But when I hear people say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to do this and I really don't want to do this anymore, I'm going to change. Mate, I'll give advice. But if they're fucking going to sit there and, no, I can't do this anymore, and you give them the advice and a week later, oh, I can't do this. Well, did you try that? Oh, no, I'm going to tomorrow, you know, I'm going to sort it out. Fuck off. Be a fucking loser. Be a fuckwit. But I'm going to let you know you're being a fuckwit. If you're being a fucking clown, don't get upset if people treat you like the fucking clown. Alright? A lot of yous, and me included, sometimes with the things I say to people, I need a punch in the head. And I've been very lucky that there have been times when I've been an arsehole to people, or I've been rude, that it's come and hit me in the arse. Whether it's a person, or, you know, you've said something rude and you trip out the fucking door, or you fucking smash your head on something. You know, I've been very lucky that it sorts me out. I've learned from shit. Well, don't be a cunt, because if you trip out the fucking door, they're going to laugh at you. They're not going to come over and say, fuck, mate, you're all right, and help you up. They're going to help the nice person up. Mate, when you're a fucking... Let's put it this way. If you're a rude fucking bouncer and you're rude to everyone, when someone's laying a boot into you, expect the other people to sit there and go, yeah, he's a fuckwit. I'm going to lay a boot into him as well. And people aren't going to sit there and go, fucks, someone's laying a boot into fucking Bretto. Fucking come on, let's go, let's help, you know. So that's how you fucking do things, mate. And that's why people need to be kicked in the fucking head a few times. Now, motivation. Fuck, man. I used to have real issues with motivation. And this phone and my fucking Xbox and TV, even fucking music, used to keep me unmotivated. Because why? I'm being entertained by the Xbox. I'm being entertained by the next video on YouTube. I'm being entertained by fucking listening to the music and tapping my foot. Little shit like that even. Now, removing everything. Mate, I was sitting there the other day and I was like, fuck, man, why can't I get motivated? And I flicked to the next video on YouTube of how to get motivated, or fucking this or that, or, you know, 3i/Atlas, or it's an alien ship, or it's not, it's on, you know, whatever. I don't care, you know. Oh, Gaza, I don't care. Israel, I don't care. But why am I watching it? Because it's giving me little fucking dopamine hits of, oh, I can use that in a fucking conversation. Oh, I can do that. Removal. Turn it off. I'm not saying fucking get rid of it completely. Just make it your little treat at the end of the day, you know? How, you know? Another thing is, idle hands do the devil's work. That's what I mean. When we're bored and we're, you know, depressed, and we want to escape, the reason why we're depressed is because we're not where we should be. Oh, I wish I was there. Oh, fuck, oh, you know, I'm miserable because I should be better in life. That's why you're fucking miserable. People that have got their fucking lives together and are happy and got goals and are hitting those goals and fucking get the dopamine of doing the things in their life, aren't depressed. You're depressed because you're sitting there and you know you should have done that, but you don't. Now you feel like shit because you didn't do it. Alright? Why the fuck am I trying to tell you cunts anything? You know, I'm full of shit. You know, you guys don't... Doesn't matter. I'm telling you this because I want to. You know, if one person out of fucking 10 or 100 or 1,000 hears this and is like, oh, fuck, you know, he's right. That's fine. If I get, you know, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just trying to help someone that might listen. So, if you fucking got a drinking problem like Rick's fucking mace, stop fucking drinking. Remove it. You don't ever seem to have a fucking problem not drinking when you got no fucking money, eh? If you got no... Anyway, removing things and making it hard to get helps. Another thing, the motivation. I did this morning. If you're unmotivated, turn off everything. Turn off your phone, put your magazine away. You know, don't have a wank. If you just sit there for 5 minutes in silence, just sit in a chair, nothing in the background, nothing. It takes about 2 minutes for you to sit up and go, fucking, all right, let's go. Gotta get, mate, I gotta fold the washing. I gotta do this. I gotta fucking apply for this. I gotta do that. I gotta do this. And do it. But a lot of people need to hit rock bottom. A lot of people need to go splat on the ground before they fucking pick themselves up. Mate, there are places that people pay to be absolutely ripped and destroyed down to their foundation. 100% true. There's people that go to fucking these alpha male boot camps, where they go and get absolutely abused and fucking, they make them do fucking push-ups until they can't do anymore, and then they make them feel like shit because they're weak. Mate, people pay to get down to the fucking rock bottom, foundational fucking ground level, because it's so much easier to rebuild a fucking building that's collapsed than one that's on the tinkering of collapsing. So that's why people, when they hit rock bottom and they haven't changed, I sit there and go, well, you haven't fucking hit rock bottom yet. You haven't hit rock bottom. Because to change, you have to change. Now, my story is my story. Your story is your story. You might sit there and go, you're great. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm happy for you. If you guys are great, then I'm happy for you. And you can look down on me because I'm a fat cunt. I was a fat cunt. I still got quite a, you know, I've probably got another 20 kilos to go until I hit my fucking, my ideal fucking weight. But I've lost 30 kilos. And I was shamed. You know, I was called a fat cunt. And it would hurt my feelings. It would hurt my fifis. But not enough to change. I'd sit there and go, whoa, people. Mate, there's nothing more honest than a fucking Chinese family in mainland China. It'll sit there and go, you're very handsome, but you're also very fat. You'd be a lot more handsome if you weren't so fat. I'd be like, oh fuck. And then they'd come, I'd go over to China, or they'd come over here and I'd say, oh, I've lost 10 kilos. And they go, oh, this one got me. I'd lost 25 kilos, right? And I said, oh, mate, how are you going in your weight loss journey? And I'm like, oh, I lost 25 kilos. And they go, it doesn't look like it. I'm like, what'll I have? And she goes, oh, no, I'm not being mean. I'm just saying it doesn't look like you've lost 25 kilos. And I was like, you fucking bitch. But she was being honest. And it hurt my feelings. But I got over it real quick. And I started to lose some more weight, But we also go through plateaus as well, where we're at a certain weight for a while. And then we get, like... yeah, I don't want to tell you this exactly, but I was at this point for this long time. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I've been at this weight for fucking so long. Why am I fucking still dieting? Obviously, I can't lose any more. And then I was like, no. Just keep on going as what you're going, because as soon as you stop, you're going to go up. And I got below this certain number that was my plateau. And shit, it just dropped off me real quick after that. Like, I just got under it. And then it just dropped fucking 10 kilos in a couple of days. And I was like, how the fuck is that possible? Anyway, I'm not a scientist, but it's just how it happened. But the fucking point is, to change, you have to change. And if you're fucking miserable, suicidal, blah, 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 shit or get off the pot. Your family doesn't want to fucking hear that you're suicidal. They don't want to hear, because what you're asking for is attention. I feel bad. Can you help me? There's nothing wrong with asking for help. But you can't sit there and say, I'm suicidal. I know someone who fucking knows that they can go and ask one of their family members for money if they put the tears on. Said, oh mate, I don't need that. I can just go and fucking a good couple of fucking tears and I'll get, $1,000 or a couple of $1,000. Like, that doesn't fucking help you. Oh yeah. I was like, all right, okay, all right. Yeah, you happy with that? He's like, yeah, fucking, I may as well, they've got the money. I just, a couple of strategic tears here and there, and I fucking, I'm good for a couple of weeks, couple of months. I'm like, oh, yep, cool. I went straight to the fucking family member, and I was like, not my family member, their family member. I was like, hey, I got to tell you something. Blah, 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 blah. Well, no, he wouldn't have done that. And why should I believe you? I said, I don't care if you fucking believe me or not. I've given you the information. I don't fucking care. Mate, you can give them your fucking bank card. Let them access all your fucking money. I don't give a fuck. But you're not helping them. And now that person doesn't receive fucking money anymore. Doesn't receive fucking deliveries of groceries, do you, mate? But he's starting to fucking sort himself out a little bit, I don't think he'd hit rock bottom. I really don't think he'd hit rock bottom. And he was fucking, he was almost rock bottom. I mean, I can't visualise how much faller he could have fallen. So anyway, I've yabbered on for a bit. But to change, you have to change. If you got fucking problems, write them down. Fucking write a letter. Write a letter to your fucking life coach. and say, I got this problem, I got this problem, and got this problem, I got this problem. And, you know, if you write it down to yourself, you'll be fucking honest. And you know when you're fucking lying. So if you write a letter to yourself, aka your life coach, and then put it fucking in a drawer, the next day pick it up, pretend it's not you, and solve that fucking person's problems. Because everyone's problems are so much easier to fix when they're not your problems. And it's all about sacrifices at the end. If you want to fucking sit there and smoke fucking drugs or fucking drink, well, what other part of your life are you sacrificing? So you got to sacrifice for a sacrifice. If you, mate, you might not even know what you're sacrificing for. But everything yin yang, mate. You know, if you're fucking, if you're not working, you can't pay your bills. If you're not fucking making enough, you're not going to be able to pay for something else. If you're spending money on this and you can't afford that, you're sacrificing that for that. So at the end of the day, life's full of sacrifices. What are you going to sacrifice? You know, you're going to sacrifice your health for some mouth pleasure? Are you going to sacrifice your soul for some drugs? You know, are you going to numb yourself down with fucking weed and fog yourself up because you're too fucking depressed of what you could have been? Or are you going to fucking quit the drugs or the weed and go and do what you fucking, it's boring. You know, I'm old. Yeah, it's not going to get any fucking easier. If you got nothing in the bank now, and I'm not talking 200, 300 bucks, I'm talking fucking, you got to have a good fucking chunk of change. You got to, anyway, at the end of the day, it's up to you. Only you are fucking responsible for what's going on in your life. You're responsible if you get fucking wet in the rain. You're responsible if you get shit on your fingers after wiping your ass. But you're also responsible for your successes. You're also responsible for the good things in your life. No one fell into success. No one's tripped and fell into a fucking successful life. And no one that's given money really fucking is any better than the person that's fucking poor. If you've worked hard and you've done shit, you get a sense of achievement. And there's also these people out there that, I've got kids. Looks like the cigarette shop's getting fucking raided. Yep, it is. Holy shit, it's getting raided. I knew they were going to get done soon. Fucking sacrifice for a sacrifice. They wanted to sell fucking vapes. They wanted to sell fucking tobacco. A sacrifice for a sacrifice. So all the money that they've made from that is going to go to a fine. They're getting fucking raided. I knew it was happening. Anyway, stay happy, healthy, and well. And sort your fucking shit out. And don't sit there and be satisfied with the little fucking things in your fucking life. And stop hinting to your family,
my life would be better if I had a car. Oh, I need this, I need that. It'd be really nice. Oh, fuck, I'm hungry. Oh, I'd like some chips. Stop hinting to people. If you want fucking chips, go and get a job so you can afford fucking chips. Because what you're fucking doing now isn't working, mate. Stop begging. Stay happy, healthy and well. And hopefully some of my rant today has helped someone. I don't give a fuck either way. But I feel good. And I'm going to go home and I'm going to continue doing some shit. Because I'm about to go on a big fucking holiday that I earned. Fucking mate, I'm happy. I got money. You know what? I got money now that I can spend it on a fucking holiday. And not have to come home and be like, oh fuck. Oh shit. When you get a certain amount of money that you've earned and saved, you're good. And your mind shifts. Anyway, see ya.